Winners don't wait for opportunities to knock on their doors, they build doors every single day. The difference between those who succeed and those who merely dream lies not in talent, not in luck, but in the relentless discipline to push themselves beyond yesterday's limits. Every morning, you have a choice. Remain in the comfort of familiarity or challenge yourself to grow, to learn, to stretch, to become a stronger version of who you were yesterday. Success doesn't arrive on a silver platter. It is earned one deliberate action at a time. The winners you admire didn't get there by staying comfortable. They embraced discomfort, welcomed challenges, and welcomed the grind because they understood that growth is never gentle. Every small effort compounds every extra step, every extra hour of focus, every decision to persist when others quit. This is what separates winners from everyone else. Push yourself daily, even when you feel tired, even when the path seems unclear. There will always be excuses, distractions, and people telling you to wait. Ignore them. Winners don't wait for motivation, they create it. They set high standards for themselves and refuse to settle for mediocrity. They understand that the battle for success is internal first. Your mindset is your foundation. Feed it with positivity, discipline, and unwavering determination. Remember, it's not the grand gestures, but the consistent small actions that lead to monumental results. Read a little more, train a little harder, speak a little kinder, act a little bolder than you did yesterday. Each day is an investment in your future self, and those who push themselves relentlessly reap the rewards while others stand by wishing they had. So rise early, take action, and refuse to let another day pass without progress. Set goals that scare you and chase them with everything you've got. Embrace the struggle because every challenge you overcome is a victory, and every victory strengthens the foundation for the next. Winners don't wait for the perfect moment, they make every moment perfect by showing up, giving their best, and pushing their limits without compromise. If you want to live a life of achievement, start today. Push harder than yesterday, dream bigger than ever before, and never let comfort dictate your path. The journey will not be easy, but it will be worth it. And when you look back, you'll realize that the victories were never about luck, they were about your willingness to push yourself every single day, like winners do. Success is rarely the result of a single grand action. It is built quietly, steadily, day by day. Every great achievement, whether in business, sports, or personal growth, is the product of consistent effort repeated over time. When you push yourself daily, you create a rhythm of progress that compounds, much like small drops of water slowly carving a canyon. The key is not to wait for the perfect moment or the ideal circumstances, those rarely exist. What matters is the choice to act consistently, even when conditions are imperfect or motivation feels distant. Daily effort is like planting seeds in fertile soil. Each time you make the effort to read, practice, learn, or take one more step toward your goal, you are investing in your future. At first, the results may not be obvious. You might not see the immediate rewards, and progress can feel frustratingly slow. But that is precisely why daily commitment matters. The compound effect of small, consistent actions is enormous. Over weeks, months, and years, these efforts build momentum, strength, and skill, preparing you to seize opportunities when they arise. Winners understand that the results of today's efforts often manifest in tomorrow's victories. The discipline to push yourself every day also strengthens your character. It teaches patience, resilience, and perseverance. You learn to value the process as much as the outcome. Each day that you push beyond comfort reinforces a habit of action, creating a foundation that no obstacle can easily shake. This mindset separates achievers from those who rely on sporadic bursts of inspiration or luck. Those who wait for motivation or the right time often find themselves standing still while others move forward steadily, step by step. Consistency also creates a sense of mastery. By committing to daily effort, you are continually improving, learning, and refining your skills. Even small improvements compound into significant growth. Over time, a single extra hour of study, practice, or focused work each day may seem minor, but over weeks and months, it adds up to expertise and confidence that others might take years to achieve. This cumulative effect is the hallmark of winners. They recognize that excellence is not built in a moment, but sculpted over countless small efforts, repeated without fail. Moreover, pushing yourself daily builds momentum, a force that carries you forward even when motivation wanes. Momentum is created not by sporadic effort, but by the persistence to take action every day. Once established, it makes challenges easier to face, decisions clearer, and goals more attainable. Daily effort transforms the seemingly impossible into achievable steps, showing you that progress is always within reach when you commit to the process. Ultimately, pushing yourself every day is not just about reaching a destination, it is about becoming the type of person who can reach any destination. It is the discipline of showing up, taking action, and refusing to be passive in the pursuit of your dreams. Each day of effort builds a stronger, more capable version of yourself, and over time, those daily efforts culminate in extraordinary results that set winners apart from everyone else. Growth never happens inside the comfort zone. It is in the moments of challenge, uncertainty, and struggle that true progress is forged. Winners understand this principle intuitively. Discomfort is not a signal to retreat, a signal that they are moving in the right direction. Every time you confront something difficult, whether it's a challenging task, a demanding goal, or an unexpected obstacle, you are giving yourself an opportunity to expand your abilities and strengthen your character. Avoiding discomfort may feel safe in the short term, but it leads to stagnation and missed potential in the long term. Embracing discomfort begins with a shift in mindset. Instead of seeing challenges as threats or reasons to pause, view them as training grounds for growth. Every struggle you face is an opportunity to learn, adapt, and become stronger. Think of discomfort like physical exercise for the mind and spirit. The strain may feel unpleasant, but it develops resilience, endurance, and capability. Without this tension, there is no strengthening. The more you face challenges deliberately, the more confident and capable you become in navigating future difficulties. Winners do not wait for life to become easy before taking action. They understand that waiting for perfect conditions is a trap because growth rarely comes without friction. Progress is forged in the tension between where you are and where you want to be. By stepping into discomfort intentionally, you train yourself to thrive under pressure, to think creatively in challenging circumstances, and to persist when others give up. Every challenge met is a small victory that compounds over time, reinforcing your ability to handle increasingly greater challenges. Discomfort also exposes weaknesses and gaps in knowledge or skill. While this can be uncomfortable to acknowledge, it is invaluable for personal development. Facing your limitations head-on allows you to address them, learn from mistakes, and improve steadily. Winners treat each moment of struggle as a mirror, reflecting areas where they can grow stronger, smarter, and more capable. Avoidance, on the other hand, keeps these gaps hidden, leaving potential unrealized and goals unattained. Moreover, embracing discomfort cultivates patience and resilience. Life rarely delivers instant success, and the journey toward meaningful achievement is often filled with setbacks. Those who shy away from difficulty may falter at the first sign of resistance, but those who embrace it learn to endure, to persist, and to keep moving forward even when the path is rough. This resilience becomes a powerful advantage, allowing you to maintain momentum when others falter and to capitalize on opportunities that require courage and persistence. Ultimately, the ability to embrace discomfort is what transforms ordinary effort into extraordinary results. By consistently confronting challenges, taking on tasks that feel difficult, and stepping beyond what feels safe, you expand your capacity, sharpen your skills, and cultivate the mindset necessary for lasting success. Growth is never comfortable, but it is always rewarding. Each time you face discomfort with courage and determination, you move closer to becoming the person capable of achieving remarkable things, proving that real winners thrive precisely where others hesitate. Your mindset shapes every decision, every action, and ultimately every outcome in your life. It is the foundation upon which achievement is built. Without the right mental framework, effort alone can falter no matter how hard you push yourself. Winners understand that cultivating a strong, resilient, and focused mindset is not optional, that is essential. It is what allows them to navigate challenges, maintain consistency, and transform potential into tangible results. A powerful mindset begins with clarity of purpose. Knowing why you are pursuing a goal gives direction to your actions and fuels your determination. When you have a clear vision of what you want to achieve, obstacles become temporary setbacks rather than permanent barriers. This clarity anchors you during moments of doubt or difficulty, reminding you that every challenge is simply a step on the path toward your objectives. Without it, effort can scatter, energy dissipates, and progress stalls. Equally important is the mindset of resilience. Life will always present difficulties, unexpected challenges, failures, and disappointments. A resilient mindset allows you to face these difficulties without surrendering to frustration or discouragement. It is the ability to recover quickly, adapt, and continue moving forward, even when circumstances are not ideal. Those who cultivate resilience view setbacks as lessons, as feedback to adjust strategies rather than as reasons to quit. Each challenge overcome reinforces confidence, proving that you are capable of handling more than you previously imagined. Winners also cultivate a mindset of continuous learning. They understand that knowledge and skill are never complete, growth is ongoing. A mindset that embraces learning allows you to remain curious, adaptable, and open to new ideas. Every failure becomes a lesson, every mistake a stepping stone, and every experience a source of insight. By consistently seeking improvement, you ensure that your abilities expand alongside your ambitions, positioning yourself to achieve goals that may have once seemed unattainable. Another crucial element of a winning mindset is self-discipline. Thoughts alone are powerless unless paired with action. Discipline bridges the gap between intention and accomplishment. It trains you to act even when motivation wanes, to stay focused when distractions appear, and to honor commitments to yourself and your goals. A disciplined mind refuses shortcuts, refuses excuses, and recognizes that the path to success is paved with deliberate, consistent effort. Finally, a positive and empowered mindset fuels perseverance. It keeps you focused on solutions rather than problems, opportunities rather than obstacles. It allows you to approach challenges with confidence rather than fear, knowing that every difficulty faced strengthens your capacity to achieve. By intentionally cultivating this mindset, one of clarity, resilience, learning, discipline, and positivity, you equip yourself to push further, endure longer, and achieve more than you might have imagined. Your mindset is the engine driving your daily efforts. Nourish it, challenge it, and protect it, because it is the single most important factor in turning ambition into achievement. When your mind is strong, your actions align, your goals become clearer, and your ability to push yourself every day becomes unstoppable. Winners don't rely on luck or talent alone. They cultivate a mindset that ensures they rise above every challenge and take control of their destiny. Consistency is the silent force that separates those who dream from those who achieve. Motivation is fleeting, it comes and goes like the wind, but consistent action is unstoppable. Winners understand this fundamental principle. Progress is not about waiting to feel inspired. It is about showing up every day, committed to improvement, regardless of circumstance. Each day presents an opportunity to move forward, and it is the disciplined, unbroken sequence of small actions that ultimately creates monumental results. Consistency begins with commitment. You must decide without hesitation that your goals are worth pursuing and that you will act toward them daily, even when conditions are less than ideal. There will always be obstacles, distractions, and moments when you feel exhausted or uncertain. The difference between those who succeed and those who remain stagnant is the willingness to take action despite these challenges. Each day you choose to push forward, even in minor ways, reinforces a pattern of progress that compounds over time. Daily habits are the building blocks of consistency. Winners focus not only on their ultimate goals, but on the small, deliberate actions that move them closer each day. Reading a few extra pages, practicing a skill for a short period, or taking a single step toward a long-term objective may seem insignificant at the moment, but over time, these consistent actions produce results far beyond what sporadic effort could achieve. The power of consistency lies in repetition. It turns ordinary effort into extraordinary outcomes. Consistency also cultivates discipline and mental strength. By committing to action daily, you train yourself to resist distractions, excuses, and temptations that pull you away from your goals. This internal fortitude becomes a cornerstone of success, allowing you to maintain momentum even when external circumstances are challenging. Each day of disciplined effort strengthens your ability to persevere, creating a self-reinforcing cycle of progress and confidence. Moreover, consistency builds trust in yourself. When you see that you can rely on your own effort day after day, you gain confidence in your abilities and your potential to achieve larger goals. This trust fuels motivation and resilience, creating a foundation upon which greater ambitions can be pursued. Conversely, inconsistent effort breeds doubt and uncertainty, leaving potential untapped and goals unrealized. Winners understand that the key to growth is not in occasional bursts of inspiration, but in the steady rhythm of persistent, reliable action. Finally, consistency transforms small victories into lasting success. Each day you push yourself, you accumulate experience, skill, and momentum. Challenges that once seemed overwhelming become manageable, and obstacles that might have stalled others are overcome with ease. Over time, the cumulative effect of consistent effort creates results that feel almost effortless to outsiders, but are in reality the product of relentless, disciplined work. By embracing consistency as a way of life, you ensure that every day counts, every action contributes, and every effort moves you closer to your goals. It is the invisible force behind every achievement, the engine that turns potential into reality, and the habit that winners rely on to maintain momentum when others falter. Daily effort sustained with discipline and focus is not optional, it is the path to extraordinary accomplishment. Every achievement, no matter how grand, begins with small, deliberate steps. Success is rarely the result of one massive effort or a sudden stroke of luck. It is the accumulation of consistent, purposeful actions over time. Each small win you achieve, each task you complete, and each extra effort you make adds to a foundation that grows stronger day by day. Winners understand this principle intuitively. They do not underestimate the power of incremental progress, knowing that small victories compound into extraordinary outcomes. The beauty of small wins is that they provide tangible evidence of progress. When you accomplish even the tiniest task toward your goal, it reinforces the belief that success is possible. This sense of achievement fuels motivation, builds confidence, and strengthens your commitment to continue pushing forward. Every small step completed is a reminder that action, no matter how modest, moves you closer to your objectives. Over time, these small victories accumulate, creating momentum that propels you toward larger accomplishments. Small wins also teach the value of persistence and discipline. By consistently pursuing incremental improvements, you develop the habits and mindset necessary for sustained success. You learn to focus on what is within your control, to break down complex goals into manageable steps, and to maintain progress even when immediate results are not visible. Each day that you push a little further, learn a little more, or act a little bolder than the day before, you are reinforcing a pattern of action that will eventually yield significant results. Another key benefit of small wins is the ability to measure and adjust your progress. Achieving small goals allows you to assess what strategies are effective, what areas require improvement. This feedback loop is critical for long-term growth because it helps you refine your approach, learn from mistakes, and optimize your efforts. Winners use these incremental victories as both a compass and a guide, ensuring that every action is aligned with their larger vision and objectives. Furthermore, small wins cultivate resilience and momentum. Life will always present obstacles, unexpected challenges, and moments of doubt. By focusing on achievable incremental goals, you create a steady stream of successes that reinforce your ability to overcome adversity. Momentum builds naturally from consistent effort once established. It makes challenges easier to tackle and motivates you to maintain the rhythm of progress. Each small victory is a stepping stone that increases confidence and strengthens your capacity to take on more significant challenges. Ultimately, small wins remind you that success is not about perfection or instant results, it is about continuous, deliberate effort. They show that progress is attainable when you focus on what you can do today, rather than being overwhelmed by the enormity of the final goal. Every extra step, every additional hour of focus, and every small action compounds over time, creating a trajectory toward extraordinary achievement. By valuing small victories and treating each step forward as meaningful, you cultivate a mindset of progress and possibility. Winners understand that the path to greatness is built one action at a time, and they honor each small win as part of the journey. These incremental successes are not trivial, they are the very building blocks of lasting achievement, proving that the road to extraordinary results begins with consistent, purposeful action, taken one step at a time. Every principle we've explored the power of daily effort, embracing discomfort, cultivating the right mindset, maintaining consistency, and valuing small wins comes together to form the blueprint of success. Life rewards those who commit to pushing themselves each day, not occasionally, not when it's convenient, but with deliberate, persistent action. Success is not a single event or a lucky break. It is the result of countless choices made consistently that move you closer to your goals. When you push yourself daily, you build momentum, strengthen your character, and develop the skills necessary to overcome any obstacle. Each challenge faced becomes an opportunity to grow. Each act of discipline reinforces your confidence, and every small victory compounds into extraordinary results. Winners are not born, they are forged through daily commitment, resilience, and a relentless pursuit of improvement. The journey is rarely easy, and there will always be moments when the path seems unclear or progress feels slow. But it is precisely in those moments that your effort matters most. By embracing discomfort, staying consistent, and celebrating small wins, you create a foundation that carries you through difficulties and prepares you for greater achievements. Your mindset becomes your greatest asset, shaping how you respond to challenges and guiding every decision you make. Ultimately, pushing yourself every day is more than a strategy, it is a way of life. It is the habit of action over hesitation, courage over fear, and progress over complacency. By living this principle, You transform not only your results, but also the person you become in the process. You grow stronger, wiser, and more capable with each passing day. Remember, greatness is not a destination, it is a journey built one day at a time. Commit to pushing yourself, embrace the challenges, stay consistent, and honor each small step forward. In doing so, you join the ranks of those who achieve extraordinary success, proving that the path to greatness is paved by daily effort, relentless determination, and the unwavering choice to push yourself every single day, just like winners do.